Agion here, another Steel Division Normandy 44 replay. Spawn on the south side as the U.S. Infantry, we have Hesko. Spawn on the north side as the SS Panzergrenadier Division, we have Infamous. You got the initial troops coming out, various duck boat carried infantry squads. Or not duck boats, but amphibious vehicles. You got multiple MG teams reconnaissance, all heading these city centers. You got some infantry heading over to this city, well, towns more like. This is probably a large town. This is a small town community, really. You got a bazooka team here, and just various infantry squads here. We do got a assaulting force, perhaps maybe just. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of assaulting force. This RPG team will make short work those vehicles. Currently not firing. There you go. It's lining up. Fires a shot. Looks like it was a miss, and the infantry squad does get over there. It's the STG Stormtroop, I think. I'm not exactly sure how to properly pronounce that. It looks like the bazooka team did win that out with the aid of the 1919 machine gun team. Medium machine gun. This Panzergrenadier squad will get forced back by all the rifles. We got a MG42 team here. Various infantry squads here, which also includes a Pack 38, MG42, a Panzergrenadier Fear, and a Stop troop. I don't even know how to properly pronounce that, or really anything properly. You got a Sherman tank now forward. It has 10 armor. That pack gun has 10 armor penetration. Looks like that Jeep does manage to go down. There is I assume that's a machine gun team, yeah. Some odd reason it just didn't click to me as a machine gun. Some odd reason playing it after so many war game, I was thinking that was a recoilless rifle team. We got some reconnaissance or bazooka team coming forward. Pretty vetted up team. There's only 3 men. I was thinking from the way up in the air, I thought that was only 1 man for some odd reason. Additional infantry units are coming forward. You got a mortar team. Bazooka team is getting hit by the MG42. He could just sort of stay behind this house, use that as cover, but nope, he's going to fall back. You got a 60mm mortar team trying to hit that pack gun before he sends in his Sherman tank again. It is a Sherman tank with amphibious, that amphibious coating. Basically put, how that amphibious coating works in real life, however, can't really say for sure. It basically sets on top of the water, the Sherman tank sinks, and you're basically being held in because you're basically a trough. Water starts spewing in, they say from a wave, you're going down. And when I say I go like this, I'm talking about that thing raises above the turret. So in real life, it shouldn't fire. I'm not exactly sure how it is in the game. Haven't really tested out on the water. Not sure if that squad there entirely died. It could have been the MG42 team that retreated back. You got a rifle team moving forward, but is starting to get hit. The Stop Trooper has spotted it and started firing upon it. Looks like we've got a command unit coming forward. Looks like that pack gun entirely goes down. Looks like the shooter did hit the Sherman tank, but didn't get a successful penetration, but did knock out the gunner. Ooh, we got a... I'm not so sure what type... Is this just a light AT half-track? I'm not so familiar with that one, but does get killed by the 222. Yeah, I think that was just a light AT half-track. Go ahead, armor penetration of 8. Against German armor, that's about light or medium or lighter mediums anyways. I'm not really familiar with the new battle groups that was released. So the U.S. infantry was a new battle group and released, and there was the, I get the name exactly, but both sides got a new battle group to play around with. Got the tank coming forward for a shot, trying to hit the mortar team. Looks like it's largely missed, but causing the team to panic. That 222 only has arm penetration of 8, so won't be able to really fight against the Sherman tank. Especially that the fact it only has its weapon he only has 2 armor, so he will get panicked by the MG, and the 222 does in fact go down. Over here we got another mortar team. We do got a duck supply vehicle. We got another Pack 38 being hit by the Sherman tank, but it's currently pinned down and now falling back. This reconnaissance bazooka team does get completely wiped out. I guess they surrendered because it's white flags. Got in 1919, we'll start laying into this Panzergrenadier squad, but the Panzergrenadier squad are pretty close. But it does instantly get pinned down because of MG in the open field. Not exactly the greatest thing. MG42 with its long range is hitting the M1919. Over here we got more mortars just laying into these Panzergrenadier squads. We got the M4A1 now hitting the Panzergrenadier squad. I don't think these Panzergrenadiers actually have an AT, the Panzerfaust, like the SS armor. We got our Stug 3. It does have only 8 armor penetration in the front, so it all depends who gets to see each other first, and then gets down to luck who will get to kill each other. But I would assume the Stug 3 would win out. We've also got some more infantry squads moving forward. Over here we have Panzergrenadiers and the Stop Trooper being under fire, but just the automatic rifles. You got the tank now moving forward, just throwing down some smoke, trying to lure it into the Panzerstruck team. The Panzerstruck team does get a line of sight. Looks like to score a hit. Does not get cleaned up, however. We got this MG42 team hitting the bazooka team. Mortar team still has 2 members, so he can still be firing mortars around. Not have to worry about losing that squad all just yet. He doesn't really need to worry about reinforcing it. Well, he's a backline unit. If he loses it, he's going to lose it. The fact that he didn't lose it is actually quite lucky. Got Panzergrenadiers, MG42s laying into the M1919. M1919 is starting to get suppressed. That command unit does in fact go down. This command unit's however still alive and not spotted because he's actually well in the forest. Mortar team is starting to lay into the MG42 team, pinning it down, taking a lot of casualties. Oh, bit of a misclick. Zoomed all the way out. This rifleman team, the Ranger support, I think those are Rangers. Looks like they are going to throw something, but I don't see any weapons to suggest they're going to throw something. We got 2 rifle teams, 12-man rifle teams moving forward, 2 full squads. Fun fact, 12 members or 13 members is a squad. A 4-man group or somewhere around there is a fire team. You got the 2 P-38 Lightnings. These are they're air superiority. They're designed, but they do have a lot of heavy cannons, so they're designed for strafing and interceptors. Not exactly for dogfights, but interceptors are not half bad because they rapidly approach the location. These 2 rifle teams should be able to win out against the Panzergrenadier team. Yep, that does get displayed, so reconnaissance units probably will spot this team. A couple mortars going to come in. This mortar may in fact get a direct hit upon it. Nope, just lands short. Oh, here we got the P-38 Lightnings trying to hit the 222. The 222 is an AA unit. We do got a command Sherman now coming forward. Both these P-38s are going to go home, refit, refuel. This 222 is in a... Oh, actually, no, that's not a 222. That's a 221. That's the light. That's the light 18. That's why he has a higher armor pen. It doesn't have auto cannon. This Panzergrenadier unit will probably get cleaned up shortly by these rifles. Only just the rifles and the Brownings firing. The MG-30-42s and the bolt actions are only firing here, but they're currently pinned down. Rifles are moving in. The Thompson SMG gunner should make a very short work on it, but strange enough, they're not firing. We got some more infantry squads coming up over here. This flank is largely collapsed. A 221 did in fact go down. Got a P-47 Thunderbolt that's with bombs. Didn't see where those bombs exactly landed. We do got a Panzer IV now coming out. We do got a big tank, and there is no AT guns in this area. No bazookas, Panzerschrecks, Panzerfaust, sticky grenades, whatever to infantry-held weapon. P-47 already had its bomb depleted. He's trying to go in for a strafing run, but he could just fall back, get the bomb refilled. The command tank now is moving forward. The Pioneer Squad do have a couple grenades. I think those are incendiary. This P-47 is very low on fuel, so he needs to fall back that soon. MG-42 team is getting laid in by all these rifles. But we do have the Panzer IV now out. He needs some sort of anti-tank in the area. He repositions the supply truck. Ooh, looks like got a couple incendiaries coming down. That's probably from the Pioneers. Nope, that's not the Pioneers. Ooh, Nebel Warfare. We have a Nebel Warfare barrage coming in. And I believe that did quite a bit of damage, even though I don't really see everything. Oh yeah, this symbol means engineer, not rifle. That's why it looks like they have carrying something. But these guys are carrying some sort of throwable. We got P-47 coming in. Jug launching a bomb into this infantry. That's dead. Ooh, that's not... I'm so used to war game bombs. A lot of damage, pinning down. P-38 now coming for some strafes. We got some 222-3s coming forward. These are command units. We do got a lot of command units, in fact. They shall command each other. The Stug's still in the area, just primarily just because doesn't have a turret. He's going to just basically keep away the command tank. We got 232. I think that is basically a Puma with an autocannon. I believe you can see that. Oh, that is a command unit. Yeah. It's a Puma with an autocannon. It wasn't seen in Come Heroes 1, not Come Heroes 2. See here, a lot of rifles being cleaned up. All of these vehicles are just storming the area. Do got a command tank now in the area, but the Panzer IV only has 8 armor, so it does not have full immunity to the tank. However, the 232 can go in and spot it. There's only one member of the Panzergrenadier squad. We got some more pioneers coming forward. Panzergrenadier squad does in fact entirely go down. The command tank's trying to engage. One good, got a bounce hit. Both tanks bounce, and we do got a direct hit on the command tank. I think they updated the replay system so it actually says, oh, bounced. Instead of, oh, it looked like a hit, but didn't pen. So very nice, they updated the replay system. And this 232 is going to rip apart these squads. Mortar team's going to go down. A Vet 3 mortar. 223 is going to come forward. It's equipped with an MG42. War infantry unit's coming forward. An AA gun's going to come forward. He needed that. He knows there's 3 enemy aircraft at least. These units are surrounded. Now, he's basically should initiate to close the pocket. Come here to a reference if you don't get it. 1919 team's trying to run away, but he's going to run straight into 223. Oh. Apparently the minimap's not working for hot moving. At least it's not as bad as Halo Wars 2. Command tank's trying to... Not command tank, but the command tank and the Sherman tank's now trying to move forward. In the Pioneers, we do got a pack forward, a 15 armor penetration that can more than handle pretty much anything that's thrown at him. A couple bombs coming forward. Does get a nice hit on the 223, but that's probably the least important unit of this group. We got Flak 36 coming in. There's going to fire a couple shots. His BF-19 does completely get annihilated. Does get annihilated completely. More vehicles come forward. Do got a Jeep with an AT gun. 38's coming in for a strafe. Does get quite a bit of damage on that Panzergrenadier unit. With this flak cannon, I think hitting actually both of them, doing a significant amount of damage. One of them is smoking. The M1 AT gun with 11 armor penetration, and it can effectively fight at these vehicles. It looks like a couple bounces coming in up on the side armor. That's a bit strange. I think those are bounces from the 232. Trying to strafe the Panzer IV, but that's not going to do all too much. Main cannons are loading. Looks like the tank did in fact go down. These P-38s are definitely severely damaged. Nebel Warfare is going to come in for another barrage. Looks like he just recently fired. Looks like the do got a number of tanks here. Command tank, amphibious tank, and a regular tank. Trying to push forward. There is a Stug 3, but did not have any line of sight. Now it does. Laying up a shot. Does fire, and track's broken. He cannot fall back because he's trying to fall back. Over here, do got a thrust forward. 223 coming forward. Infantry squad's going down. There's an M1AT gun, another tank. You just got the flak, but apparently an infantry squad going down. 2 flak guns, in fact. One of them's down to 2 members. The other one's up to 6. He has to be very careful. You got another P-47 bombing run. That's, looks like Nebel Warfare launched right there. The Command 223 is trying to claim as much land, getting the +2 tickets. Currently, Infamous is lesser in tickets, but there's still 20 minutes remaining. 40 minutes is a very long time for a match. So we still got quite a bit. He still has plenty of time to catch up and to secure the game. In fact, he has a significant amount of field presence, a lot of dead vehicles, well, enemy dead vehicles. You got a Rhino coming forward with its sandbags, has additional armor, but he has a Panzer IV, which has 14 armor penetration, so that additional armor means nothing. I do believe it actually means a higher chance for bouncing, but his opponent can still get a kill on the first shot. Shug 3 coming in for a fire. Looks like just the MG. Man 223 is trying to come in for a nice flank. There is a bazooka team, but it's only down to one member, so it's whoever can kill each other first. A couple bombs coming in. Shug does receive both of them. You got a mortar team, you could start throwing it in. He's going to fly straight over the AA. That P-47 may in fact go down. Nope, it does not. You got another Naval Warfare barrage being lined up. More infantry squads coming in. Those Naval Warfares have claimed a lot of kills, so that's very nice. More AA guns are coming forward. He's just trying to secure the air presence through ground fire. More and more tanks coming forward. Another got the Rhino AT gun, so this flank is partially secure. You can still push forward with tanks and the vehicles. Looks like the Pak-43 was hitting that squad with some HE rounds. Naval Warfare barrage coming in. Looks like it's a blind barrage. Looks like it's a large miss. Panzergrenadiers coming forward. Across this infantry spotting these nearby areas. Now you really wish to fight a Naval Warfare barrage over here. You got the 223 coming in for a flank, but we do got the Sherman tank going to come in and fire. Or not just yet. Panzergrenadiers coming for a nice flank, mowing down the mortar team. You can also get the command vehicle, the supply vehicle. That's a huge loss. He loses all of that. Trees are blocking the line of sight of the Sherman. Pioneer squads are firing upon the riflemen. Looks like they've thrown out both of their grenades. Well, one of the grenades anyways. The other mortar team is starting to get laid into, but the Sherman tank should be able to clean it up. It's currently reloading, and yeah, the 223 is going down. It's gone down. Rifle leader does have a bazooka, 3 shots. You got another Panzer IV coming forward. Looks like the pack gun did in fact go down, but there's a Panzerschreck team, but there's also a bazooka team there. Looks like the Panzerschreck team's down to 1 member. He has to be very careful with it. Let's take out that we do got a bit of a dogfight here. It looks like a ME-109 with 2 bombs coming in to intercept that P-47. But holy crap, that's a lot of aircraft. He's going to fly all over these flags. P-38's interceptors are trying to come in. Looks like the squads were pinned down by the P-47, well, at least one of them, which reduced the AA presence, but it looks like none of the aircraft in fact went down. P-47s are, P-38s are still trying to engage. One of the aircraft are falling back. Now it's falling, the other one's falling back now. Rhino comes and destroys the Panzergrenadier team. Panzer IVs a little bit in the open. He could go into the forest and try to get a good line of sight on the Rhino. Rhino's aiming its main cannon. Looks like both misses. Over here we got rifles engaging the Jeep. We got another Focke-Wulf 190 interceptor. Both these AA guns are down to 2 members. It's not exactly great. This Panzer IV is getting hit by 2 tanks. In fact, soon to be 3. He needs more armor on this side. Loses a tank here to, I think, to the Panzergrenadier team. That's down 2 rockets, so most likely. Autocannon is trying to hit the Sherman tank, but that won't be all too effective. The P-47 Thunderbolt has received a lot of fire. There's a Flak Irving machine gun here. Focke-Wulf 190 is trying to engage it, but this P-38 to intercept it. Riflemen are pinned down by the various MGs. Focke-Wulf 190 may go down. There's a lot of machine gun fire coming at it. There's another P-38 out, so he needs to get this Focke-Wulf 190 out. He's a bit shaken. We got another pack gun coming forward. I'm assuming it's a Pack 40. Could be a Pack 38, but he probably needs the additional armor pen. Pack 38 only has 10 armor pen. We got BF-109. Drop both its bombs, I think, right around here. More Sherman tanks coming forward. The Net Warfare is probably armed and ready to go. Coming in for another strafing run, just trying to do what damage as can. We got this 232 over here, but there's a lot of U.S. tanks here. He needs the Axis player needs to get more and more tanks of his own, or AT at least. He does have superior pressure, and he has more tickets available. Looks like we've got an MG team completely surrounded by rifles. Pioneers are, however, getting hit from multiple tanks. We do got a Nebel Warfare barrage coming in, trying to hit that tank. Over here, we do have infantry being reestablished. He does have a couple mortar teams, riflemen, machine guns. He has a pretty good defensive position. Rifle leaders. P-47 is going to come in for another bombing run. Flak guns currently not firing. Ooh, pack guns down to 1 man. He can't be losing the pack gun. He needs that. He knows there's tanks in the area. There's another tank coming forward. While the Axis does have better field presence, I'm thinking he will actually, the Allied player may win. He just has a lot of tanks currently available, but his opponent has a large amount of tickets. It looks like we got another bombing run coming on in. Oh, that's a rocket run, never mind. P-47 with rockets. It doesn't entirely destroy that Stug, but there's a lot of AA guns in the area. Oh, we got an artillery piece, actually. That P-47 does, in fact, go down. Looks like a big dogfight ahead. The Flak Irving's just out of range. Pack 40 is still very undermanned. Panzer IV is going to try to come in for a line of sight. Looks like 2 of the tanks will start firing out. Scrolls a miss. Panzer IV does roll a hit. Transmission is damaged. Pack 40, the 1 member is trying to pull that heavy AT gun. Transmission's damaged. 232 is trying to come in just to draw some fire. Pack 40 trying to fall back, but we do got 47. Looks like launching a bomb in the area. Pinned down from the bomb. tanks panicking, falling back. Various aircraft coming in forward. Me-109, Focke-Wulf 109, 190. A lot of aircraft in the area. Huge, massive dogfight. Flak Irving's trying to fire. Don't see. Oh, we do got one splashdown of Axis aircraft. Various units now falling back after receiving so much fire. This aircraft, the P-38, may in fact go down. Yes, in fact, it does go down. A couple rockets coming in upon this Sherman tank. Over here, looks like both of the Sherman tanks, in fact, went down. That's actually quite huge. That was a massive presence over there, now gone. Comes in for another bomb. Does destroy the pack. More and more aircraft being in the battlefield. More and more tanks going, allied tanks going down. Do got an M10 tank destroyer coming forward, but he lost a lot of presence. Multiple. In fact, he lost all of his Sherman tanks are now down. He has various infantry squads and a tank destroyer. That's it. And he's lost a couple of his aircraft as well. And looks like Hesko surrenders. Looks like your winner is infamous, the Panzergrenadier player. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.